What's going on, chat? Welcome. You know, we're never 100% ready. One day I'll be better. Make sure to get everything together. Alright, let's start this event up. See what we can do here. Oh, the Masters.
What is it about this parcel of land, set deep amongst the Georgia pines, that draws us in so? Is it the beauty? Is it the color? Is it the sound and the breezes? Is it the history? It's all of that. Everything together makes this place special. This is Augusta National. This is the Masters.
Now, earlier this morning, one of the Masters' cherished traditions, the honorary starters out there to get the tournament underway. Golf's preeminent global ambassador, Gary Player, a three-time Masters champion, got him started and finished with that classic leg kick. Jack Nicklaus, of course, six-time Masters tournament winner, one of the game's greatest icons, synonymous with Augusta National. And Tom Watson, Masters champion in 1977 and 1981. I can tell you that all three, not surprisingly, knocked it in the fairway to the delight of the patrons assembled. It was then that the Masters tournament was officially declared underway. From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, we begin this annual rite of spring. Amongst the blossoming azaleas and dogwoods, live opening round coverage of this tradition that is truly unlike any other. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've got a tie at the top at 2 under par. We get into the action here starting at the par 3 fourth. Frank, this is one of the moments you dream about, and you would know this from a very young age. First Masters appearance as a professional. Our featured golfer here, rookie, on such an incredible run at the outset of their career. Already a multiple winner on the PGA Tour. What would need to happen for this phenom to win the green jacket?
Well, you would think a miracle, but to steal a line from Al Michaels and just sort of pass along the golf. If you believe in golf, you believe in miracles, because I've seen it happen before. I mean, you just go back 2022, Scotty Scheffler came in hot, playing well. Should have been the man to beat, but we looked at all those other players. When you're world number one and you've already won 3 tournaments in, 4 weeks, you might as well be 4 and 5. And that's exactly what it is. Come up with a hot hand, play well, don't worry. Let everybody else worry about all the talking and who the favourites are. Just get out there and play some good old-fashioned good golf. And I tell you, that stands up against anyone.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4.
Done real quick.
And he'll stay at 1 over.
Run another
we move
game
now
or
to
two.
hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm. hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
2 feet. It's actually gonna push me a little bit more. Dang. Game, get up on the green. Go too far away. It's not going to be enough, but it's going to get us close. I'm good with that.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is.
Because my bot ain't doing anything.
We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you.
5 feet, 7 yards. The wind kicking up some. Leave the blue line. Got pretty good there. That's okay.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead. This from about 10 feet.
We're not messing around today. We had some bad putts yesterday.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that
Cannot
slope.
afford that
It is
today.
in
We
for a
have blown up
birdie.
all of our putt lines. We ain't messing around today.
On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
146 yards left to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
6 yards. Let that wind kicking back. Up a little bit more forward. Still short.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line, the fairway,
gotta
and the
figure this one
approach
better.
winds up in the bunker. Oh, yeah. Never mind the up and down. That is
Beautiful. That's a
a
clipper
different
right
kind
there.
of up and down.
Good
Up,
little
out of the
move over right
bunker,
there.
and down into the hole.
That's clip worthy.
So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill,
Any good
the
little
8th
redirect you
is
put on
up
there,
the hill. You
get
can
in
certainly
there.
make an eagle here, but it
Straight in.
requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range.
Don't like this here though, but think that to the left. Came back far enough to the right. Good.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
get up on the green.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
To the right, blue line. That should be in. If I should put it backwards. That's all right. We're good.
This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. Par 4 ninth is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Great chance from here to attack this hole location, which is on the center section of the green. You can use the backstop behind the hole, or make sure you get at
Roughly
least
about
19
7
yards
yards.
into the green, or it will come off the front.
Can go a tiny bit more. Still
I'm not quite sure that strike,
wind,
whether they
though.
got it.
Wind
or not,
does
but
not go
ball's
by.
just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
I need to figure out the math on that. But you gotta give me a better put line than that.
Yeah, that's a bit more like it. It's a birdie. And back to +2 now for the round.
+2.
One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the reset
Buried
button.
4
This can
holes in a
easily
row.
go the wrong
Give me
way
a
very quickly.
Bogey,
Tomorrow,
double bogey,
important
bogey,
round.
bogey.
So for Frank Nobilo, no.
What is my bot doing right now? Alright, round 2. And now we're +3. 14 to 20. What the fuck? How do you go from 4 to 7? Do we got a fucking hurricane coming in, Georgia? 14 to 20.
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, live second round coverage of the season's first
guys scored
and
better
many
than
say
Rothbard.
most coveted major championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the
bogey so
top
far,
prize.
parted
For
out.
others,
Good job, bud.
it's a
Good
fight to
job.
stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard.
4, 3, 5, 4.
We've got a tie
Potential
at the
another
top.
5. All right.
Meanwhile, our featured golfer, not guaranteed a weekend tee time just yet, hovering just one shot inside the cut line. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting at the par 4 11. Round 2 here at the Masters, an important day in the life of this young golfer. Played reasonably well yesterday in that first ever professional round here. Now, the goal, you'd have to think, tighten a few things up, maybe putt just a little bit better, and you're going to be around for the weekend in a major championship.
I would say the start, too, is important today. You know, the opening holes become more difficult over the last few years, and that opportunity at 2 and 3, the par 5 and the short or nearly drivable third, the goal has to be to get under par quickly today.
Sure. Nope.
You've done mac and cheese, right?
I think this is the highest one I've ever played.
Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway.
20-mile-per-hour.
Amen Corner officially begins now. His second at hole number 11.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Okay, that ball long line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And that could be an important one as he'll move a couple shots clear of the cut line. So Frank, this, as we've mentioned, our golfer's second professional round here at Augusta National. You finished 4th here back in 1996. Curious, how long did it take you before you started to kind of get comfortable with the layout and the contours of the greens and all the nuances that you have to become familiar with in order to be successful here?
Well, I certainly don't think you want to get complacent, but to answer your question, you know, I never really felt totally comfortable. But what did help was playing with experienced players like Arnold Palmer, who had played in more Masters than I'd had hot dinners. And what I did glean from them is they look left and right, short and long. I think too often when you're young, and I'm going to say dumb in this situation, you just sort of take this direct line at all these flags. And then when you look at a seasoned player, they're looking for humps and hollows. What's around the hole? In other words, the flag stick is a destination, not necessarily the target. Once I started to learn that, then I realized how you could play Augusta National. And the more players you play with, whether it was a Ballesteros or Tom Watson, you started to see that was the one common denominator with all the people that was successful around Augusta National.
This one starting a little left off the tee.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
God, that was terrible. I should have completely charged. I should have changed everything in my life on the road, just thinking.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
That was terrible.
That is starting right. Got to be careful over there.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back.
She's exaggerating. know. The video's gonna make it look like.
Well
he got
judged, that is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is.
from the angle of the camera.
On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive
Wow.
here.
My white one. No, that was
Back
Junior's.
left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
Check it up north.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green-like
What's going on, Chad? Welcome.
situation from that distance, and well, far from the best shot I've seen today.
Spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 2 over par. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number.
Lisa wins back down. 6 and 9.
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, it's live third-round coverage of this, the season's first major championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader is the Swede Alex Noren. He's at 4 under par. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 410.
Okay, Dad got some birdies today.
And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff, a slightly flatter lie and a better angle into this green that tips to the left.
Yeah, actually, did pretty good. Did pretty good. Did pretty good. I like that.
A little short, a little left, but
Sure.
Inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
it's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Nah, missed drifted left. That's a letdown. Too bad. He's now in that 40% category. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. This may be a touch right. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway.
From behind that tree.
Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11.
Should be 7 yards. With that wind.
Early part of this second nine with good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And these are the putts you drill when you're on the putting green before the round. This should have a good chance to go in.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
Tracking putts.
So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. That is highly skilled right there. Just held it off against that breeze. Beautifully done. So now eyeing this one for birdie.
I gotta tour this one.
Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he's got it back to even par. Hole number 13. This is regarded by most as the greatest par 5 in the world. Why? The risk-reward that's involved and all the history that's been written here at this wonderful hole.
Oh no. Oh no.
Excellent tee shot. Now it's decision time, whether to go for this par 5 in 2 or not.
From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Great place to go after this green from the left side of the fairway. Player able to control their ball flight and hopefully control the spin to get it close.
Oh, and the ripples will tell the story. That ball didn't have enough to get there, and it will roll its way back into Rays Creek, short of this 13th green. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's a good roll there to come away with just a bogey at this par 5. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. Tell you what, Frank, for our featured golfer, I think it's a good opportunity tomorrow as they finish day 3. Just 2 shots off the lead. What do you think?
2 off the lead. Beautiful. They went from an 8 all the way down to a 2. Fucking +2.
Sunday at Augusta. 3 simple words that bring to mind those timeless images of yesteryear. And what lies in store today? What decisions to be made? What putts to agonize over? What roars will echo and reverberate through the second 9? And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket? This is the final round of the Masters.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today could be a coronation in the world of golf, a champion crowned, a green jacket awarded, and enough memories created to last a lifetime. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. The leader is Andrew Putnam. He's at 2 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer right in the hunt, looking to win that first ever major championship.
Now, that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10 feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
Birdie putt now moving to his right. A good opportunity lost
I'm
there.
gonna get screwed. Nice putts, man.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Water left and long.
What's going on,
This
chat? Welcome.
is second at 11.
I believe in that wins.
Oh, you like to see that, folks. Working that spin a bit. Now on the dance floor, looking for a birdie.
It's not even that aggressive. Damn.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12, so easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. Oh, that's trouble.
I didn't realize I had a playing wedge.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to hole number 13, the iconic par 5 Azalea. This hole had some modifications made to it prior to the 2023 Masters that added 35 yards of length to stretch out a new total of 545 yards. So what had traditionally been the easiest hole on the course now has a new challenge to it as players decide on their second shot whether to risk carrying that tributary to Rays Creek that frames the front of this green. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Nope. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain right where he is. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, let's go to Notah.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he moves to within 3 with 4 holes left to play. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. Solid. Good drive in the fairway. The only real bailout area is right. It's his second at 15. Oh, what a shot that is. Beautiful. And that will make for a contented little stroll over that Saracen Bridge. The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. The putter on point late here in the round. Birdie's at 14 and 15. And he's going to fight this out till the end. Now 2 back with 3 to go. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3. Okay, safely aboard. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. That's not going to be enough. It's into the front right bunker here at 17. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay at level par. Final hole here at Augusta National. It is all you want at 465 yards up the hill, all right in front of you. Hit the perfect drive, the perfect approach, and you might get the perfect ending, all you've ever wanted. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18, and that is going to be ideal. some good action on that approach, and a birdie putt awaits. So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
Ball coming downhill from the top side of the hole, but shouldn't be that much break in it.
Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18. And this will be a 72 for this final round. Well, Frank, our featured golfer looking for that first major title, it won't come this week, but I think this is the kind of effort that says it won't be long.
No, it was a great achievement in my book. You know that you were so close to doing what you've dreamed of as a kid. I know in some people's books close isn't good enough, but I tell you, it's the next best thing.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.